What's up, water sign men? This is a reading for the gods of water. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces men for the month of February 2022. All right, we're in Virgo season, so we're going to see what's going on with you. Again, this is a reading for the masculine energy, the gods of water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine energy. Or you could be somebody who knows this person or is connected to this person in some way. Welcome to the reading. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Now, this column here represents all of the personal situations that are going on that the water sign man is dealing with, private or personal. This column here represents career, money, and finance. This column here represents love life, family life, social life. We'll take a look at money. We'll take a closer look at love. And then we'll get some final advice, okay? So I'll show you the cards once just in case, people like to see the cards. So we have the short, this is what we're dealing with your personal life. Shorts. The challenge here is love. And then the resolution to the challenge is to tap into the square energy. All right, so I got some clarifying decks here as well, but I had to put these out. I use so many cards with this spread, but I mean with this reading, but I like this reading. So let's get into it. So private life here. I feel like you are a type of person, you may not want you may not want to be attached to anybody right now. You may just want to chill and have fun, but yet you desire a romantic connection. I think that, or it could be that you're afraid of a romantic connection, because this is the challenge here, the love for a romantic connection. So I feel like you either are in a position where you're a player energy, because these are the shorts. This is what you wear to play, right? Play shorts. This is what I call these, the play shorts. So, in this sense, it's in reference to a player energy, or someone who just wants to play the field, or who doesn't want any real attachments. Short, you ain't got no leg attachments. You're free to do whatever. That's what I put it with as far as synonymous with. But I feel like some of you are afraid of love because of the fact that there's a lot of challenges with love. When we talk about the aspect of a square can agitate. It can be, it's a learning process for sure. It's where a lesson needs to be learned. So wherever you have squares in your natal chart are opportunities for learning, okay? They can be stumbling blocks and learning scenarios and learning situations, but it's definitely some type of obstacle here. So you may have had some issues with love in the past. That could be. So tell me about this player energy here. Let me get the cards for that. All right. What's up with this, the shorts energy, wanting to play the field or just wanting to be free, wanting to, the shorts remind me of fun, not having any responsibility, okay? So maybe you don't want the work of a relationship. Yeah, we have the thought energy, the thought of it. You see how he's sitting here in the chair? Look at how he's looking. Like, oh my God, not love, oh no. That's the look I'm getting in reference to what you feel like the headache would be of being in a relationship. Maybe you could be telling someone about this, talking to a friend about your experience with a love connection or with love in general, and that's just your philosophy on it right now based on what you've experienced. We have it clarified with the Six of Swords energy in reverse. Yeah, it's very difficult to stop thinking about the aggravation that you went through. Whatever it was stressful as fuck. Damn, Five of Swords reverse or Six of Swords reverse. It's constantly on your mind. You're not able to move away from it or move past it. It could be a level of immaturity here too with the shorts and the Six of Swords in reverse, right? It's just somebody's mentality as well. The challenge is love here. Let's take a look and see what this challenge is about. So what's so challenging about love for the water sign man? All right, look at the card that came out is a snap bracelet. All right, so this to me, just instinctively looking at it, it reminds me of a ball and chain, like a chain you would put around someone's arm, or some people think about marriage rings. Like I used to say, my ball and chain would be my married ring. I want my ball and chain to be big, as far as the rock or whatever. But this is what that reminds me of. But let's get clarity on that too, and then we'll take a look. So the challenge is being attached to someone, you know, having extra. Somebody may look at it, yeah, judgment energy in reverse, Pluto energy in reverse. See, this is what the scorpionic energy of Pluto is when you're dealing with other people's energy, karmic cycles, you know, soul ties. All right, so that's what I get with this energy here. Tell me more about this Pluto energy. So, you know, this is, I might be talking to a Scorpio here. The Scorpios may be feeling this, or anybody who has really prominent Scorpio energy in their chart. You know, prominent placements of it, where yeah, where Pluto is. Okay, we have, or your Pluto placement, we have the 4 cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like see, with the 4 cups, this could range, right? This could range from just being bored with something to just being downright, you need to lay on somebody's couch and they need to, you know, take notes of what you're talking about. You need to see a therapist, right? But in reverse, it could be you coming out of that energy. Like, so some of you could have been, it's like, okay, I made the wrong decision, whatever decision you made. So it could be that you decided because of a negative experience in love that you're just going to stay as a player energy. Or it could be that you're in remorse about the fact that you let a relationship go because you were not mature enough to really handle the emotional connection, or you weren't ready to. But the resolution to it is to accept the challenge, right? So if the challenge means, you know, you looking at your fault in the situation, you want to accept that challenge. If the challenge means you looking at it from a perspective of, you know, do I want to go back to be with this person, or, you know, now it's a fact of karma, now I got to deal with the fact that I lost this person. Tell me about the challenge. What's the challenge in this situation here for the water sign man? And it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be a job, being, you know, feeling like you're attached to a job. Maybe some of you left the workplace, started your own business, and then, you know, for whatever reason, COVID, for example, you know, a lot of business owners had to close their doors. A significant amount of them went back into the workplace. They're the 5 of Cup energy, and some of you are just like stressed out about the workplace. You're not built for the workplace. This is not you. You know, it makes you very depressed, and you're thinking back like, oh shit, you know, this is what I went through in the workplace. I got to go back into it. I don't want to go back into it. It could be that type of thing. But the challenge here is, here's a 5. We know 5s represent challenge. So the square energy with the 5 of Cups. So this is all about actually working through your problems. You know, actually doing the work, because that's Scorpio energy, going through the transformation. And when you go through the transformation, you have to accept what happened. You have to reopen the wound. Sometimes you call that reopening the wound, when you go back to revisit what happened and look at it step by step. That's the best way for it to heal, is to truly understand what went down, so that if there was anything that you could have done differently, you know what you could have done differently. You accept the fact that it didn't go that way, and you accept the fact of the outcome, and you move on from it, right? Yeah, 7 of Cups. Looking at what options, you know, what different things or different scenarios occurred, so that you can figure out what you did versus what you shouldn't have did. Or this is, you know, for some of you, if it's about finding love, having a difficult time finding love, or now that this person has broke your heart, you don't ever want to be in love again. Some of you may be meeting someone. This could be why this energy is being pulled up for you, is because the universe could be sending you someone. Like the pain that you experienced from the past relationship, that might have been a karmic cycle that you needed to tie up. And you're going through the healing process now, because the universe has something coming from you. So don't fight this. You know, it may be painful, but if you really want a loving connection with someone, then you got to go through this healing process, because the universe is pushing it on you for a reason. Pluto, look at where Pluto is in your chart. All right, with the judgment energy in reverse. Where's Pluto at in your chart? That's where the growth needs to occur. Okay, so I wish you the best with that. Let's go into your career, money, and finance. We have the Chef energy as the current situation. The challenge in it is being fulfilled. Oops. Being fulfilled. And then the resolution to getting you to be fulfilled is to tap into the Taurus energy, the bombshell energy. So intuitively, what I'm getting from this is you got something cooking here. Some of you could be chefs. You may work in a restaurant business or the restaurant industry. Maybe you're considering going back to school, is what I get, because she's looking at paperwork here too. So it could be some of you are chefs and you are going back to school, or some of you got something cooking symbolically. And it may involve going back to school, but you may have a checklist that you're looking off to to mix the right ingredients, to do whatever it is that you want, whatever the dish is, symbolically or realistically, that you want to come out. You're making sure you have everything that you need, all the ingredients, or looking up what's involved. So some of you got something cooking, all right? And the challenge is being fulfilled in whatever it is. So tapping into the Taurus energy, this is all about security, okay? Providing you some form of security with the Taurus energy. It has to be something that will manifest, right? That's what will fulfill you. You're doing something that you enjoy doing. You like putting things together. For some of you, you like organizing and putting things in structure, putting things in place. So maybe some of you are in those types of environments. If it's not in the kitchen, it's in an environment where it takes many hands to put an outcome out here. All right, there's not just one chef, there's multiple chefs, because there's multiple things that have to be done for the meal, right? So you could be coupling up with people, or partnering up with people, or considering partnering up, bringing in multiple streams of income too, is what I'm getting. All right, let's see what we got going on. Tell me about the chef energy, about making dough for the water sign man. All right, we have the love energy in reverse. Yeah, see, you don't want to be involved in something that you don't love, you don't care about, Yeah, I feel like this is about something that you love and don't love, because the cook energy, like when I think of a cook, I think of Venus energy. Like that's under Venus energy, especially Taurus, more so the Taurus than the Libra, I think. But because Taurus, they love food, they love indulgence. Taurus is about the indulgence. So when I think of cooking, I think of Venus energy. And with the love in reverse, the lover in reverse, like you don't want to do something that you're not emotionally fulfilled with. That's the challenge here, being fulfilled. So whatever it is that you're investing time, energy, and effort in, you want to make sure that you're fulfilled and you're getting all that you can get out of it. Talk to me about why you wouldn't love it. What is it that you don't love? Or what is your fear in reference to not loving it? So we have the Ten of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment. So you want something where, you're able to spend time with your family, or you're able to connect with your loved ones. You have time to do that, but you also enjoy doing what it is that you do. So it's a work-life balance here is what I'm getting. That's what you're really concerned about. That's what would make this unfulfilling. Talk to me about the fulfilling. Yeah, so we have sand energy. All right, so that's the challenge here. It could be the time. Something has to do with time or timing. Tell me about the sand. We have the King of Swords. So time, okay, so you put a certain amount of time into it, and then if it doesn't work, you'll move on. What is the sand energy? Colors. So with the colors energy, as far as it being challenging, being fulfilling. Oh, sand, I'm bugging. I'm looking up the sand. Okay, so sand says slow, gradual, and piecemeal. Okay. So the challenge is being fulfilled with the time, and you're gonna have to put some time and energy and effort into it. It's like you want something that, if I'm gonna put the time, energy, and effort into it, this is what it has to do for me, right? That would be the challenge in reference to it being fulfilling. And with the King of Swords here, it's like, you understand that, this is something that you would have to take very seriously. It would take your time, energy, and effort. You have to be focused. It's something logic-minded as far as what the job is concerned. But that would be the challenge. So in order to solve that challenge, you want to tap into this Taurus energy, which is to look at what it doesn't meet your needs as far as your stability. Taurus rules the second house, which is your security, right? Does it meet your needs? I think of my Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? Air, food, water, shelter. Does it meet your basic needs in reference to a position, in reference to you being fulfilled? Does it give you everything you want? And the financial stability, because Taurus is about physical manifestation. There's the King of Swords again. Okay? So is this something that you can grow with and mature with over time? Is also what I'm getting with that King of Sword energy. Is this something that when you invest in it, it will last, right? Is this something that will always keep your interest? You won't ever get bored. That's also that Aquarius energy. So we have the 7 of Clubs. Yeah, this is something where there's, yeah, you don't want to be bored. This is something that you don't want to be bored with the 7. This is like the 7 of Wands. So there's always new avenues to study within this. So some of you could be going into a science. You know, food is a science. So with the Chef card, some of you could be studying some type of science. It could be astrology. Some of you could be looking to see if you can make money in any type of a science where there's alchemy, the combining of ingredients, where she's looking at a list and you see all the ingredients on a table. So anything that is alchemical in nature. I'm picking up scorpionic energy too, as far as manifesting. But yeah, well, we got Taurus here. That's interesting. It's the opposite polarity of the Scorpio energy. So a lot of you are in a metaphoric state right now where you're metamorphing into something else, or you're in the process of seeing what you can transform into. Some of you could just be looking for a second, multiple streams of income. And but for others of you, you could be changing shifts, like changing positions or jobs or shifts or industries. Okay, and you're looking to find out what's going to be most fulfilling for you. All right, and what's going to provide for you financial stability down the road. It's going to allow you to do the things that you want to do. You're going to always enjoy it, and it's going to keep you intrigued where you won't get bored. Ooh, that was a lot, but that's what you want. That's what you want. Go for it. Put it out into the universe. All right, good luck to you with your money making opportunities. The next column here is your love life, your social life, your family life. So we have the cello, someone playing the cello. The challenge is being free. The solution to being free or to getting free is to tap into the 6th house energy, okay? Which talks about craft, all right? Studying your craft, all right? So some of you could play a violin, or you could play in an orchestra. Some of you could play instruments, and you may want to do something a little bit more serious. You want to get out of the 9-to-5 rut. And you want to tap into this energy, but you got to hone in your craft. You got to practice. All right. Some of you may have children who play instruments, and you know, they may be describing to you what it is that they want to do, that they want to play in an orchestra, or they may want to do music where they're doing scores for movies, things like that. Or maybe this is what you may want to do, or you know somebody who does this. Okay. But if it's not technically about music, it could be an energy of, you know, the cello is someone playing the cello. There's a sad story, right? The challenge is you getting free of it. So maybe there's somebody around who's, you know, feeling depressed or ho-hum, or maybe this is you and you're trying to get free of that energy. And what you're trying to do that is what the universe is telling you need to do to come out of that rut is to maybe find something to focus on, a craft, a skill, or something. Something that you always wanted to do, where you have some sense of accomplishment. Some of you are depressed, maybe feeling as if there's nothing, you know, you haven't accomplished anything or you haven't done anything. So we have the conversation energy here, clarifying this cello energy. So yeah, some of you could be talking to your friends about, you know, your woes, or somebody could be coming to you about their woes. What's this conversation energy? There's multiple people who know about it. So this could be a family situation, because this is the area of family. So there could be a family member who might be depressed. Yeah, 4 of Cups energy in reverse. How do we bring this family member out of depression? Right? If it's a family member, or if it's a friend or a lover, or if it's you. The challenge is getting this person free. Okay, so it could be, you know, it could be a compromising situation. It doesn't have to be that this person is depressed. But it could be they could be depressed because of a particular situation. Somebody could be in jail. Okay, let's get some clarity on this. Somebody's spirits are down, though. Yeah, we have the eclipse energy. Yeah, somebody's spirits are down for some reason. Let's take a look at this eclipse energy and being free. Tell me about this eclipse energy. Yeah, we have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, somebody's having some issues coping. Let me take a look and see what this eclipse energy means, the environment. For what I'm getting from it intuitively is that, you know, there's you're at the peak of some type of emotional breakthrough or breakdown or something like that. But it's at the eclipse. Somebody's covering something up about their emotions, and now it's to the point where they can't hide it anymore, is what I'm getting. It's about to come out. So this is like a overshadow, dominate, or influence. So somebody is, yeah, somebody's having some emotional issues. It could be more, is this a personality disorder? Somebody could be going through a personality disorder. Somebody could just be depressed. Some could be dealing with someone who's really having some issues emotionally. You may like have a family member or a friend who isn't, they need to take medication, something like that. But there's something going on with someone's mental health here. Some of it can be fixed by finding something to focus on, or a little bit of self-discipline, because we're tapping into the 6th house. This is all about physical health, all about taking better care of yourself, all about discipline. I think of when somebody's doing something in excess, you always want to tap into the Virgo energy to put restriction and restraint on that. Let's get some clarity on the resolution here. This could also be somebody may need to find something to do with themselves because they get bored. They may get drunk or high with this 4-cup energy in reverse. All right, and this moon energy. Somebody could be on drugs. Don't just look like a bunch of little vials in the ground, vials with drugs in them. And, this person's got this little cover over their head, like somebody who's in a fantasy world, right? Because of the addiction. It could be any type of addiction, though, okay? Or it could be the beginning phase of someone tapping into some addictive energy, all right? Like the devil's knocking on their door and they need to, change course. This could be your children. Maybe they're getting into things and, it might be a situation here where the universe is telling you to check on them, see what's going on. They might be, connecting with people that they shouldn't be, or hanging out with the wrong crowd. It don't have to be that serious, but it could be anything. But your intuition is telling you something's up, so follow it. Yeah, 7 of Swords. I told you, your intuition is telling you something's going on. In the back of your head, you hear it, you notice something, or something is not making sense, okay? Or you may feel this about somebody, that they're up to something, okay? Or this could be, again, mental disorders here, okay? Somebody could have a personality disorder, all right? And maybe people don't understand this person's behavior. It could be because maybe they need to see someone. Some people don't believe in going to, talk to therapists and things like that. Maybe checking out your natal chart. That could help as well, all right? But there's definitely something here that somebody could address. Maybe get some more information on. One of the avenues to take would be to look at your chart. So yeah, we have the Ace of Cups here. So finding something that you enjoy doing, finding something that you love. Yeah, this is somebody you love. A family member that you love. For some of you, this is a family member, it's not you. You may have a family member who's experiencing Parkinson's, an elderly family member who's declining in health. They could be losing, they could be saying things, losing their memory, not remembering things that they said, something like that. I feel like this is what some of you are dealing with. If it's not somebody who's dealing with some addictions, drug addictions, okay, family could be concerned about somebody who's dabbling, drinking too much, smoking, doing whatever it is that they're doing, all right, trying to help them to get out of this. But, self-love is what's key. So somebody has to really, figure out what it is that they want and then go from there. So a conversation needs to be had in reference to what this person wants to do. I feel an intervention. Also, for some of you, there's an intervention coming. If it's not to you, then maybe you're considering doing that to a friend or a family member, or that conversation may occur or come up. Somebody's just coming out of a depression as well. It's something simple as they're kind of in a temporary funk, and the universe is saying, find something to do. Go start working out. That'll lift your spirits. That's for those who don't have a heavy, serious psychological problem. It could just be temporarily going through a transformation right now and your mind is a little wacky. We do got Mars and Gemini right now. So a lot of people, their minds is all over the place. It's temporary, it won't last. Unless you're born with Mars and Gemini. And we're experiencing a little bit of what you experience most times. So we're talking about divine timing here. So the fall could be substantial for someone next fall. So, you know, maybe you found something out, and the time frame in which things will come into fruition is next fall. Or we have not reached fall yet. It is technically not fall. It is still summer here in the United States as of September 4th. What's today's date? Yep, Sunday, September 4th, it is reporting, right? So it is still technically spring. So this coming fall could be the next fall. A day ago may be significant to any of these circumstances or scenarios. Also, something may be too late. All right, so these are the time frames that we're dealing with here. Let's take a look at your money. What could be going on as far as extra money coming in? All right, if you got any extra money coming in, what is that from? If you got extra money going out on top of what you normally pay, what are you paying? Where's that money going to? All right. This what's up. Okay, I'm due for one of these, for real. All right, girls' night, guys' night out, hanging out with your peoples. Look, who was it I was telling to play the lotto? I forget who it was. I just did over on 8th House readings. I just did the astrology reads. I forget who it was that I told to go to the casino, but it might be one of y'all. But I would suggest you go play the number, okay? Play the number. Bankruptcy here. Okay, so somebody may be having some issues financially. They're trying to get themselves in order. Somebody could be filing for bankruptcy, or it could be somebody you know. Okay. Let's see what's going on in love. Water sign men. The gods of water. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. So that could go along with what we were talking about over here, where, you know, maybe some of you need to have some fun. You know, maybe you just came out of a tumultuous love situation or a relationship or what have you, and it's time for you to have some fun, right? So you can get this off your mind. Because the challenge is you maybe having a romantic connection, all right? Or trying to make a love situation work. Maybe you're afraid of, you know, feeling trapped with somebody who you're not evenly yoked with the Judgment energy in reverse and the 4-Cup energy in reverse. You know, maybe with somebody who's too emotionally draining, all right? Or love is too emotionally draining from you. So maybe some of you just need some time to think about things, all right? That's what we got with the love energy. Oh, hold on. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get you a self-care card, too. For self-care. And then we'll wrap this up. I can get the last card out. Okay. Alright, so self-care for men of water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, men. Give me a self-care card. All right, so it says priorities. All right, so on the back of the card it says the quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make sure your schedule reflects the life you want. And that's what I was saying over here. Some of you may be bored or feeling anxious, and you just need something to do. You need something to focus on with that 6th house energy and that 7 of sword energy and the Ace of Cups. You know, find something that you enjoy doing, something that, you know, you care about, right? And focus on that. Maybe if you don't have any financial issues where you know, need to find extra money, maybe volunteer your time somewhere with an organization that you know, care about. A lot of times they say that, you know, if you have a lot of problems that you're dealing with, the best way to help take your mind off of your problems is to go and help someone else. So maybe volunteering. Maybe something that somebody may need to do to help to lift someone's spirits. Listening to music is another thing as well. If you're depressed about a relationship, don't be watching the romantic comedies, but watch comedies, you know, things that'll make you laugh, lift your spirits. Somebody needs their spirits lifted here. All right. So I hope that this provided some sort of clarity or you know, information that'll help you do what's best for you. I thank you for checking out the channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, which is 8th House Readings, if you haven't already. I just posted the astrology reads for the month of September over there the other day. So check those out. The link is in the box below for that channel. Don't forget to subscribe to both if you haven't. And I'll see you guys in the next read. Later, gods of water.